So is it really possible to grow a YouTube channel fast? And in the world of YouTube, fast is a little bit of a tricky term, because if you're looking for fast, meaning you want to grow a channel in 3 months to a substantial level, that is almost impossible. I've been teaching and studying YouTube for 5 years, and in that time, I've almost never seen, outside of 2 or 3 channels, a channel that really took off in 3 months. So when I'm talking about fast, I mean to get to a decent level of subscribers and monetize your channel in 6 to 12 months. That's a lot more realistic, and that's basically what I've been able to do with 4 channels in that time frame. So that's what I'm gonna focus on in this video, how to grow channels fast, meaning 6 to 12 months on YouTube to get to monetization. And then after that, it could be really substantial, because YouTube, the way it works is it kind of takes a long time to get your first 1,000 subscribers, but once you hit that and you start really taking off, it becomes substantially more easy to grow after that. For example, my first 1,000 subscribers took longer than when I got from 100,000 to 200,000 subscribers on my main channel. So on that same channel, it took me longer to get the first 1,000 than it took me to get the second 100,000. So keep that in mind, because if you could get past this initial point as fast as possible, the rest of it becomes easier, much easier down the road. So the first way to grow fast on YouTube is actually finding a niche or theme for your channel, the type of content you're going to make, that is not overly saturated. Now, by overly saturated, I mean if you look up some kind of an idea for a video on YouTube search and you search for that, do you see big channels dominating that search term? If they are, it's going to take a long time for you to also be considered to show up in search or get suggested by YouTube. And because of that, it's really hard to go after niche or topics that are really saturated. This channel, this is my 6th channel on YouTube, for example, and this has been the most difficult channel because teaching people how to grow on YouTube is actually very saturated. Some of the people that have been teaching this have had their channels for 10 years, right? They have thousands of videos. So for me to come and, try to compete with my first 20, 30 videos, it's not going to work fast. It can still work, and I'm going to make this channel work, but I know it's going to take longer. So if you're trying to do this in the fastest amount of time, make sure you don't compete in a saturated niche or theme for your channel, and basically narrow down a step further. So if you were doing this, like if you were teaching people how to grow on YouTube, the better way would be teach people how to grow on YouTube on a specific industry. That way you're not competing with everyone else in that theme. You could also teach people how to grow on YouTube with YouTube Shorts. Maybe you make it more specific. Just take a step down and niche down within that same niche, and then you could succeed much faster. The second tip for growing fast on YouTube, and what has worked for me the best long-term and short-term, is going after trending topics for your next video. Let me show you how I find trending topics to make videos about. I have this tool called Tubebuddy, which I will link below in the description. You could get started with it completely for free. And what Tubebuddy has is it has a keyword explorer. This is basically what I use to get video ideas. But the section I'm focusing on now is actually called What's Trending. So basically all you have to do, let me exit out of this. You press this icon up here after you install it from the Tubebuddy website, and then you come to this section called Keyword Explorer. And then you could choose trending based on your country as well. So I'm in the US here, so this is what's trending right now. So you would explore here and see, based on the type of niche that you're making, is there something trending about that? Now, this is not always going to work. Meaning right now, I really had a hard time trying to figure out, can I make something that is actually part of the type of videos that I make that is also trending? So you would have to go through, and if that's not the case, that's okay. You don't have to hit this every single time you make a video. But lots of times, something is going to be trending that is going to be relevant to the type of content you make, and then you could tie it in with your next video. When you do that, this works really, really well. Now, the third thing I've done very successfully on TikTok, and now YouTube has basically the same option, which is you could make what's called YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are vertical format videos, with YouTube Shorts, because they're relatively new, they're not as old as YouTube, right? With YouTube Shorts, typically YouTube does the best job it can to help you get more traction with the latest things they have when they introduce them, like YouTube Shorts. And with YouTube Shorts, you do have a chance of going viral far easier than you have with the rest of YouTube. So what I recommend, if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel fast, make the typical contents that I talked about, right? Using Tubebuddy for keyword research and going after trending and narrowing down your niche so you're not going after the bigger channels at first. And then in the meantime, while you're doing that, make YouTube Shorts once or twice a week. And then that will give you the best chance of going viral on YouTube, meaning a video could really take off and bring traffic to the rest of your channel. This worked really well for me on TikTok, basically, where in just a few months I was able to get over 500,000 followers just posting short content. So what I recommend you do is you could jump into TikTok and find what is working on TikTok and then get some ideas for what to make YouTube Shorts about. Now, TikTok is obviously a different platform than YouTube, but it's a great way to get ideas of basically based on human psychology. What's working, what's not working? Can I use the same type of stuff on my YouTube channel? Now, a lot of it is not gonna work, but a lot of it will. And for pretty much every niche, there is some kind of a TikTok about it, right? So you could kind of repurpose that. Obviously, don't take anything from TikTok. I'm talking about creating your own video. But that's a really great way to get a chance to go viral and grow a YouTube channel fast. And those are my 3 favorite ways to grow a YouTube channel fast. I do have a full training as well that discusses far more in detail all the things that you got to do to get your first 1,000 and beyond and really monetize and grow that YouTube channel into a business. So make sure you check out that free training link below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.